What's up, guys? Welcome back to our third podcast. It's Pedro.
Malachi. This is my friend Walker, good buddy.
Sorry, I interrupted you a little bit.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Walker Simpson. I used to do YouTube myself, so this is cool getting back into it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm 20 years old, and I live in Knoxville along with these guys. And yeah, they asked me if I wanted to be on here, so here I am.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got the first guest speaker, so told you guys. To start it off, I figured that we would go into try not to live your life like a to-do list, okay? So I'll start it off. Basically, what we mean by this is like, don't go every single day. Like if you're at this point in your life where every day is repetitive, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Try to do something. Like if you're unhappy, try to switch it up.
Yeah, break out of that.
I mean, obviously, if you got a job, you gotta do that every day, but don't go in there acting like it's just something to do every single day. You can do shit after, you know? Have a goal after.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep, I feel that.
Get your side job going.
What was that display here?
Yeah, just go on there.
Well, I mean, that's a very good point. It's very easy to just get stuck in a pattern and, a habit, but it's very good for your mental health to just kind of break out of that and try new things and just, experience all that life has to offer. Because especially when you got a job, especially if you get in there like 8 o'clock and you don't leave until like 5 or 6 o'clock, that's all your day. So, a lot of people, including us, are tired at that point, but it's good to go either like spend time with friends or family or go to the gym.
Yeah.
Just create a hobby for yourself after whatever you got going on or before you got something going on. So
No, I feel that.
Going after that. I mean, after your job, you're all like fucking drowsy and don't want to do anything, but like he said, just go to the gym. Yeah. Wake up.
Get them gains,
Get them gains, wake up.
Work on yourself.
Be motivated.
Yeah, that's working on yourself is one of the most rewarding things, especially when you kind of set a little bit of a goal and you kind of go after that, and you see the progress, and even if it's not the gym, just anything in life. So
you know what, talking about goals, we should probably talk about how to really set goals for yourself in the way that you shouldn't overwhelm yourself. So like, for example, I'll go into this topic. For example, like we've told you guys that me and Malachi are moving to Florida. That's like our big goal. But to get to this big goal, we got to work our way up. For example, like saving money, which has been...
Oh, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough, for sure. That's tough.
And then, like, for example, I'm trying to get my new car so I can, survive down there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And, for example, the podcast is one of our goals that we've been taking.
Right.
Hopefully you guys have been enjoying every single episode.
Yeah.
This is our week 3. We're excited. But for the goals, like, you guys should do little goals that work your way up to your top goal. And the reason why I say this is that it helps you stay motivated and consistent, just like we talked in the last video, because it's like a ladder. With every ladder, there's different steps that you gotta work your way up.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I mean, even if you set a goal every day, just a short goal, and you accomplish that goal, then you can extend yourself to longer, more difficult goals, and that way, you can accomplish it.
For sure.
It's just that consistency of, I can do that, why can't I do that? It's just at a bigger level.
Right. Yeah, I feel like it's a good kind of step-by-step process to set kind of smaller goals, achieve that, and then just set new goals, and just keep getting bigger and bigger. And, it's very easy to set like a very, very big goal. And, you're so stressed. I know I'm this way sometimes, so stressed about achieving that goal. And sometimes it's not the right timing, or it's just a little too much with everything going on in your life, and then you kind of get disappointed at yourself. Not everybody's like that, but I'm like that. So setting achievable goals for sure, like what you guys are talking about, like saving money, things like that. Like if you do that and you accomplish that, that you can do something very similar like that again, or even something bigger.
Yeah.
You know, because you're going to push yourself and stay consistent with that.
No, I feel that. I agree with that too because, like, for example, even I'm the same way. Like, I have had points in my life, which even though I'm just 21, but like since I was 18, I had like all these dreams that I was like boom, 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 and they were massive.
Yeah.
And my problem with that is that I would get overwhelmed so easily because I was like, damn, like I'm not there. It's been a year, it's been, who knows, 2 years, and I would just get so stressed with it. So that's why it's important for you guys to take little steps to work your way up. Even if it's just as simple as making your bed every morning.
Yeah, that is a very big, that's a very key moment in the day, honestly. Like, it sounds stupid, but like, if you don't make your bed in the morning, it's like, you know, you're going to come home and everything's just going to be everywhere. You're not going to fix it then because you're going to be going to, you know, you're going to be going to bed.
True.
So, you know, I know, speaking from personal experience, if I don't make it in the morning, it's like, you know, I'll come home and just throw stuff on the bed or whatever, you know. But when you have your bed made and, you know, you get rolling in the morning, it's kind of like, okay, well, I did that, so I'm going to go on to, you know, the next step in my morning. So it's just easy to kind of stay in rhythm and flow.
Yeah. Once you accomplish one thing, it's easier to accomplish another and then
For sure.
another thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like that saying that they say, where it's like your bedroom represents kind of like how your life is, like on a mental state. Like, for example, really, you've never heard that one?
Heard that,
okay,
no.
so it's like this theory that goes.
That's good though.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a theory that goes by, like, for example, if you make your bed every morning, it just keeps you in that organized, like, neat state. And I've even noticed this myself. But there's some days where I'm just rushing because I don't let myself get organized and really focus on every single task that I have to do. It's a mess. So as crazy as that one may sound, I'm telling you, try it. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
For sure. I think for me personally, it's like, you know, I need to get up in the morning. I need to make my bed. I need, you know, brush my teeth, kind of clean up a little bit, and then, you know, make breakfast. If I don't make breakfast and I have like a day off work or it's like a weekend or something, it's like I'm just going to be lazy up until, you know, 11 o'clock or noon. So it's like, you know, getting that going early kind of sets the tone for the day. So that's important for my life. But
for me, I wake up and take care of my dog.
Well, I'll have to do with that.
My
So.
child.
Yeah.
If I don't take care of her, then I get yelled at. And
For sure.
Yelled at by her and my mom. So,
No. Gotcha. And then we'll go into the third topic that we decided to go in about, which was your passion. And we have hit this point a little briefly, so we decided that, like, for this video, we really wanted to tackle it. So, for example, like your passion, you really have to find something that you love. It don't matter what anybody has to tell you. And I'm gonna get real with you guys, honestly. Sometimes even like your own family won't understand what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
And that's what makes it so hard sometimes with your passion, but it goes back to that fact that you just have to be so determined to get that done that no matter what you hear from like the outside, you just stay on it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that because, I mean, just because that's, you know, something that you want to do, you know, your parents or friends, whatever, you know, they're not going to necessarily have that same love for something. So it's very easy, you know, I didn't go to college at all, and my parents, you know, didn't really push me, but they thought I should go to like trade school or something like that because I've always loved cars, and I got into doing mechanic stuff. That's how I met Malachi, actually. But I enjoyed doing that, and you know, a lot of people were like, "Oh, you need to go to college." I can't tell you how many people I graduated with, and people just tell me, "Oh, you need to go to college to make money," and
The biggest lie.
I have no debt besides one of my car loans, and that's literally all the debt that I got, and everything else that I have is paid off. And you know, that's a total lie. So if somebody's telling you that and you don't want to go to school, don't go to school. Don't do that to make your family proud necessarily, because if they love you, they're going to be proud regardless. So you can't really listen to everybody else. You got to do what you want to do. And like he was saying, it's very important to find that niche that you want to do every single day, especially, you know, for work or even just a hobby, something like that. Because staying busy is good for you, but especially if you enjoy, if you go to work every day and you think of it as work and not something that you enjoy or look forward to going to, why are you doing it? So
True.
that's the way I've always thought about it, and I just
Yeah.
I love what I did, especially being a mechanic, and I got to meet Malachi. But now I've kind of switched up a little bit, and I do car stuff on the side because I got burnt out with being a mechanic. So
Yeah.
it's good. Sometimes you kind of have to take a step back, but you always don't have to do that, but sometimes you do. So it's good to realize sometimes when you need to take a breather and get some air. So
Going off of that, I mean, I'm in the same situation. I mean, I love cars, but like working on them every day,
Yeah.
there's a difference between
Yeah.
working on your own project
Yep.
at home that you love compared to working on other people's stuff that's not yours.
for sure.
It's just more of like a passion to hobby type thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but also most college kids go to college, they graduate, and nowadays I know for sure that a lot of people have a hard time finding jobs out of college, straight out of college.
Oh yeah.
And then you'll find a job that'll pay you like 40 grand a year, but you're
got all
already
that debt.
like
You got
60 grand in debt.
for
Like,
sure.
College ain't. I mean, we're not no dissing to college people, but
Yeah.
I mean,
But
it's
Yeah,
not
dissing
really.
them.
It's not really like that big a deal, especially our generation, like our age.
Yeah,
there's
for sure.
there's new passions like YouTube, being a social media
Yep.
kind of influencer thing. That
even
our,
rappers.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can make money so many different
even
ways.
Musicians that our parents they know of, but they don't understand how it actually like.
Yeah, because
works.
they didn't grow up with that.
Yeah, they didn't grow
So-
up, so it's might not be them hating, but it just they might not
For sure.
understand what all goes into what all you can get out of it. Money, not even money wise, but like mental and like media and get your name out there.
I think
Just-
I think the mental side of the like finding a passion. I feel like if you're going to school and you're going to school for your parents or like what friends have told you and things like that, that can be very stressful. But like if you can find something that you just enjoy doing and you're not necessarily stressed, it's finding a job can be stressful. Especially imagine coming out of college
Yeah,
with that
sure.
much debt and not being able to get a job and paying that debt off. So
especially if in college you don't really have to pay for anything.
Yeah.
If you got scholarships, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
all you gotta pay for is food, and most kids don't even drive. So
Yeah.
I mean, you go from that to, damn, I gotta get my own place. I gotta pay for my own bills. I gotta pay for my own food.
Well, yeah, because when you're in college, especially like you said with the scholarship, it's like you're kind of still in kind of like that bubble of kind of reality, but kind of not reality.
Yeah.
But like when you get out of school, you're like, like you're saying, like I need to find somewhere to live. I got bills to pay. If you have a car payment, I got a car payment.
I mean,
Food,
you
whatever.
see most people that say like that were hard partiers in college.
Yeah,
like, get
exactly.
drunk every weekend, every night,
We met a few.
and then they go.
Oh yeah, you always need.
And then you go from that to, you see like the flashbacks or whatever to them doing that, and then they're in like an office just sitting
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
like depressed in a suit, and it's like
Uh,
obviously
Speaking-
they weren't thinking of their passion when they were going to college.
True. And then another really important thing, just like how we talked about the step back for your passion, is you have to understand is that sometimes your passion is such a big dream that you have to do things that you don't want to do. Like for
Oh, yeah.
example, I'm gonna talk about how, like for example, I'm a server. You think I want to go and serve people like 4 days a week? Hell no.
Yeah.
But I have to make money.
Nobody wants to serve.
But I have to make money. So it's just one of those things that it's like
It's getting you by, kind of.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have to do this to be able to make money to where I'm going to be able to continue pursuing this passion. So
Yep.
that's why it's so important for that passion to be so engraved in your brain that no matter what steps you have to take, you're going to do them regardless
Right.
because it's going to get you to where you want to be.
Oh.
And your passion might take longer than just
Oh,
having
yeah.
a day job.
Mm.
That's why it's your passion.
Yeah.
You'll have it forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's why you won't get stressed out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you have a end goal per se, it's very easy to get stressed out about that. I mean, that's happened several times in my life, and it's kind of just worked itself out as I've gone along. But I think another thing to understand is being in a comfort zone where you're like, like, I kind of want to do this, but I really don't want to do it. But you don't know until you take that chance.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big issue with a lot of people that I know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys have like discussed this a little bit.
No,
or-
that's what I was about to say. We talked about that a little bit last video. how most people nowadays, they get in that comfort job.
Yeah.
They go to there every day.
Yep.
They're making decent money to where they can pay their bills and live
For sure.
life. Not how they want to be, not how they want to
For
enjoy
sure.
it, but they're just comfortable.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it's fine with that, but I mean, some people want to do more. per
Well,
se.
yeah, like it's so easy to get in that stage, but like life has so much more to offer than most people get to experience, and the people that don't get to experience that are scared of taking that risk.
Mhm.
And I feel like for me at 20 years old, understanding that when I was 16 or 17 has opened up a whole
Yeah.
like wide spectrum of opportunities
I
for
think
myself.
it's great that we discovered that while we were young.
Yeah.
So we still have these years we can explore what we don't like,
Yeah.
what we like, just everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another good thing that goes with your passion is you have to learn to be comfortable with being yourself.
Oh yeah.
And that's
Oh, my
one
gosh,
thing
yeah.
that like we see
That
it
is
all the
tough.
time. There's so many people that
Yep.
fake being who they are just because of like their friends. And if
Yep.
you have to fake who you are, they're not your real friends.
Yep.
And that's just facts. So that's another thing that also goes with your passion, because it's like it's your passion for a reason. Nobody else has to understand it, so that's why you gotta be yourself.
Well, yeah, nobody else may have that passion,
Mhm.
I mean, it's very rare when, people meet and they have the exact same passion. It's very possible. I've met several people
Yeah.
that, have very similar goals like Malachi.
I mean, we kind of just met and like
The-
clicked.
I mean, we instantly-
That's how we were talking about the other day.
But I think a lot of, understanding that is also researching and taking time to want to better yourself as well. I'm not trying to get off topic. or
No,
anything,
you're
but
good.
It's just
We
like,
got time.
reading I feel like is very key, and I don't feel like a lot of people do that anymore.
Yeah.
Is it fun? No, not really, but it's fun when you kind of, like, your brain kind of opens up to, something else or
Oh, that's
something new, so I'm very thankful for my parents pushing that on me when I was younger, and just
more information you have is better.
yeah. Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, even if you don't like it and you have that cool fact that
Yep.
people are like, how do you know that? That's cool.
I mean, you hear it all the time. Knowledge is power, but
Yes.
I mean, it really
It
is
really
because
is.
if you don't want to learn, you're going to be stuck in that day-to-day job. Just kind of going through the motion.
yeah.
So, the more you learn, the better.
Yeah.
Better, you can put yourself in a better situation. So,
I mean, you see the richest people in the world. If they were normal people, they'd be looked at as geeks.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
there's rich because they're so smart.
well,
Like,
and they're so hungry
Yeah.
to want to
Mhm.
learn more and want better for themselves.
and they don't care what other people thought about
Nope.
them when they were young. I
Yeah.
mean, they had that passion and they went for it.
Yep.
Like Elon Musk per se.
I was literally gonna say
Elon
that.
Musk per se.
He's not I would say socially good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But obviously he's gotten better, but he's probably the smartest man on the
Yeah.
planet.
I mean, he's not the first person to do electric cars, but he's the
To do it well.
to
Yeah.
do it big
And
a
successfully.
big production number where people will buy them
Well, I
consistently.
mean, on top of that, he's making rockets and everything
Yeah,
on
literally.
SpaceX. So it's like,
I mean, that dude's smart.
how do you think he understands how to do that? Obviously, that can be just a gift, but you don't think that he's reading and researching?
Oh,
and
yeah, all the
doing-
time.
Yeah.
You see all the hours he's put in to learn on.
Yeah,
it.
I mean that people don't know about. That's behind the scenes stuff.
See, and then boom, there's another one that could go into your passion. You have to do work when nobody is watching. And I'm going to say it again for you guys that are not listening. You have to hustle when you have no one looking at you.
For sure.
Because that's really what's going to separate you from the normal people and put you in the 1%.
Yeah, if you
and
wanna-
that's what we're trying to be in.
Yeah, if you want to be anything other than ordinary, you have to want it more than other people. and you have to take the steps to get to that point. You know, it's different for everybody, but you know, if you research and gain knowledge and things like that, and you're discovering things, I mean, that'll just come naturally to take a step above where other people are at.
Sure.
I mean, you see those videos of people are like, I'm working while other people are sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I work 10 times harder than other people because I want it 10 times more.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's factual.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
once you put in the work, you'll receive what you put in.
Yeah.
Always. It might take longer than others.
Yeah,
but,
you might fail and things like that, but
you'll always receive.
Mm-hmm.
keep trying, keep going.
It's kind of like, for example, when me and Malachi talked about doing Uber. You think, see, the thing is that, like, for example, we work more than we used to when we had the jobs that we hated, but we don't regret working this much nowadays.
Yeah.
Because we're doing so many things that we actually love to do because it leads to that passion. So that's what
Right.
keeps you motivated and grounded.
Well, especially when you have, I think another thing as well, and I'm not trying to like interrupt either of you
No,
guys,
you're good.
but surrounding yourself with a good group of people that are similar minded is very, very crucial to reaching your dreams and goals. So, you know, I mean, I'm sure like when you graduate, especially when you graduate, if any of you guys are in high school watching this,
Yeah.
when you graduate, you're gonna see so many people fall off that you thought
Life's
was-
different. Life's
Yes.
completely different.
Yeah.
Taylor's the only like real person I talked
Yeah.
to in high school.
And it's unfortunate, but it's better for you. But you have to make those choices depending on how bad you want something. So I feel like it's important. Like obviously you and Malachi, you know, who I surround myself with. I used to have a lot of friends in high school, but you know, I learned that to get to where I want to be, you know, I only need a couple people that are really going to push me and you know be there for me, you know, and just help, you know. And obviously you guys are some of those people for me.
Yeah.
But you know, some people don't really have many friends, or it's a little harder to.
I mean, you got those friends that are your friends, but then when you tell
Yeah.
them your goals or what you're doing,
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "You're crazy." or
they're just
something
like,
that.
well, good luck with that, or that doesn't sound realistic, or something.
Facts.
It's just know the people you surround yourself
Yeah.
with, and know how you guys can become big together,
True.
and just always support someone.
Okay. I really feel like we killed that one.
Yep. And that'll be it.
I think
Y'all
that's
be
good.
pushing each other.
Yeah, there you go.
yes, there you go.
Keep pushing each other.
And then a little recap, just because Malachi said that he met Walker in school. I met him in basketball. Okay, just so you guys know where I met the homie. I met him play basketball. So on that,
101.
yep. On that note, if you guys ever want us to do like another video of us playing basketball, we'll set up the camera and we'll just shoot
And
around.
he has a car Instagram
Mhm.
account. Shout out your car Instagram account.
Yep.
Go.
B58X BK2. I got 2 cars on there.
Gotcha.
Maybe a new YouTube channel coming.
Mhm.
Y'all be watching for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you guys want to see like reactions to his car or something like that, let us know. And at the end of this video, I'll put all of your socials on there.
I
so people
appreciate
can
that,
see.
my
Yes,
man.
sir.
All right. Well, see you guys. We're out.
Y'all have a good one.
Thanks for having me.